What's new with you, man? Obviously, the new single has been out for a while, and I know you guys are starting to like take it to radio and shit. But what's on the way? What's going on with you?
I'm working on my album right now, bro. Love Herb, the album. The music is incredible, man. Just trying to, put it together and tell a story or really me like I can't really stress enough just closing that chapter, that Lil Herb chapter and
Right.
growing into, me being a 30-year-old, you know what I'm saying, man that's been doing it for quite some time now and you know what I'm saying, trying to tell that story of, where I come from and what it took me to get here, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all documented, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, your whole life's been pretty,
yeah,
pretty
it's all
documented.
documented. So it's really
Since
me
you've been a
trying to
kid,
trying to tell that story to, the people who don't know it. You know
right?
what I'm saying? Yeah.
So for you, is this project more like is it like are you talking to your younger self? How are you closing the chapter? Is it are you making music that people can maybe like associate with that
Mhm.
era of your career?
Definitely. Yeah, I'm making music that people could associate with that era of my career, one. And really just, closing that chapter because it's growing. The music is growing and I'm growing as a person, as a man, as an artist. So it's it's transcending into, what I am now. You know what I'm saying? So
Do you
that's what
feel
I
like
mean
any
by
sort of
closing the chapter.
sadness, like leaving that kind of all right, this shit's over. I'm
Yeah, in a way, and it's a lot of emotion and vulnerability into the project that I'm putting in, you know what I'm saying? So like that's really what it is for real. Like when I say closing that chapter, it's really just opening and growing into a new chapter. You
right,
feel
right,
me?
right, right, for sure. I was talking with I just talked to Joey Badass in New York a few days ago. We had an interview, and he was because he came in the game when he was 17,
Hmm.
and he was saying initially when he first got in, like some of the things he regretted was he said he was kind of moving with like survivor's guilt essentially, like and making sure no matter what he did, he wasn't gonna go nowhere unless everybody could come with
Yeah,
him.
we tend to do that a lot,
And
for
he was
sure.
like, I fucked myself out of some rooms that I probably should have been
Hmm.
in because I didn't understand the invite was for me, not
Right,
me and everybody.
exactly,
Did
for
you go
sure.
through that same shit?
I definitely did. And I've seen Joey's whole career, because me and him were both with Cinematic at the same
And you
time.
guys are both 30.
Yeah, yeah,
You
for
guys are the
sure.
same age.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
very
And
much peers.
yeah, we definitely, that's my brother, man. Me and Joey, I would like to say, we came up around the same time and together
Oh, for
and
sure.
peers, being friends and homies and me seeing, when I came to Cinematic, he was already very successful, you know what I'm saying? So I had seen like, how he moved and stuff like that. And he was definitely one of those guys that kept the homies with him and made sure whatever he did at the moment, he shed light on them, you know what I'm saying? And I was one of those artists as well. Like I probably feel like I definitely, cut myself short when it came to being in certain environments and being around certain things because I'm worried about, everybody around me and how certain decisions would affect other people. So I was moving with survivor's guilt as well. And even to a point where it's like I didn't treat myself, like handle myself and carry myself the way I was supposed to carry it because I'm worried about certain things that I would do that would affect other people, So when you come from a background like that, you know what I'm saying, where, everything's so close knitted and poverty struck and where we got that mentality of, oh, let's stick together. Everybody, let's stick together. And if I'm the one, I'm the savior, I'm gonna get all of us out of it. But it got to be more so a group effort. It got to be more of a group thing than just one person. Everybody got to be trying to build and work towards something. That's the only way that you can do it as a collective, I feel
Did
like.
you ever have like, we all have dealt with peer pressure, but I feel like you've been on this, growth trajectory for so long, emotionally, mature wise, all that good shit. Did you ever have peer pressure to like maybe be a little embarrassed that you were kind of outgrowing some of the homies
Yeah,
and where
yeah,
they were?
yeah. Like that's what I mean by like how I carry myself. Like certain things I wouldn't do, certain things I wouldn't buy, I wouldn't show. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That probably would have been like helpful towards my career because I'm thinking about the jealousy that might come with it and people feeling left out and feeling like, oh, you did this, you got this, you could be able to do this for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So like,
fucking crazy.
yeah, I definitely dealt with that a lot growing up, but I grown out of it like all the way. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
think this is the most amount of jewelry I've seen you within an interview that we've done at least. I feel
yeah,
like
probably.
usually you're just bare neck,
Yeah, yeah.
white tee.
The last couple I definitely came in just chilling for real. Like I still kept it light today though. Like Even with the little 3 chains, the shit is light but heavy.
That doesn't look very light.
Yeah, no, this is light heavy. Just the light heavy set.
How far along are you with this album with Lil Herb?
I really feel like I'm at the finish line. Like I'm if I was to say, I'm probably about 85% done with the music, and I want to close it out. I want to close it out and turn my album in Chicago. So I want to go to it's the studio where I first like recorded my first big records in Chicago, is where I started off at. And I just want to get the energy of that room. So I want to go in that room.
So you want to go and put the final touches
put the
that
final
room.
touches together in that room. And I feel like it'll be like something real nostalgic for me and special. I just want to see, like, maybe if I record some music there, cool. But if not, just really just getting a feel for it and turning it in that environment for real. So it's like I'm super excited to do that. I'm not gonna lie.
Are there any features that feel nostalgic for that kind of period of your career as well?
Yeah, in a way. The Juice WRLD record, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's, of course, Juice WRLD didn't start my career off,
Right.
but he played a significant role in where my career took off and
sure.
with his career, and how we did a lot of stuff together, and you know what I'm saying, and both of us being from Chicago, of course, you feel what I'm saying? So that's one of the features.
This
for
kid's
sure.
got to
That's
have the most unreleased amount of vocals of any rapper ever.
Who, Juice, right?
It's like him and Tupac.
Yeah, absolutely. He Juice got enough music, man. He probably could drop for the next 5-10 years, for real.
Well, when you would just like see him freestyle and he just wouldn't stop rapping. Like, I remember he came on our show once and he rapped for like 10 minutes straight just off the top of his head.
Yeah. He did Tim Westwood. He rapped for an hour, over an hour straight, back
which
to
is
back.
insane.
Never seen nobody do that. An hour, literally.
Do you know, like, obviously you are a lot of favorite rappers' favorite rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you ask a lot of rappers, they be like, yo, man, Herbo's my GOAT, or he's one of the guys who influenced me. You're 30 now, but you are like a young OG. You're like an OG now.
Because I started when I was 16, bro. Like, when I really started doing music, traveling, doing shows, touring. I dropped my first project when I was 16 years old. You feel me? Walking the Phase on Land. And, like, even before I dropped that, I had already had, like, Road to Phase on Land projects and stuff like that, where I was just putting out music and getting everybody ready. And it still took over a year to do that. So I put my first songs out when I was 15 years old on YouTube, and just trying to, just having fun with this shit, bro. I didn't even know it was gonna take me here. I really was just trying to, like, put on for my hood, in a sense. Like, I bet I'm gonna be the spokesperson for my neighborhood. Like, you feel me? Like, that's what made me fall in love with rap music. Just talking about hood stories and shit that I was seeing, shit I was doing and experiencing in the hood, and kind of like getting that pat on the back from my neighborhood. Like, yeah, he's speaking for us. You know what I'm saying? And it just
that was like the only affirmation you needed. Like, hey, if the homies fuck with it,
homies fuck with it, I was cool with that.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to come on the block and freestyle for my homies, or play music and send it to their phones. And once they learned the music and learned the lyrics, like I felt like accomplished, like I was a rapper already. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I swear that's what I used to do it for. Like, just the whole the getting the credit and the affirmation that you get, like, from your neighborhood. Once I realized my neighborhood was behind me and had my back, that was all the confidence I needed to keep going.